Breathe the land. Black power. Black power. Africans must unite. We are of one blood and of one spirit and of one beautiful black soul. So it is at this time that we give libations. But what is libations? Is it the brothers on the corner on a Saturday night who pour out a little juice and say for the brothers who ain't here? Or is it to call our ancestors? Because at this point, what we do as African people who remember, we call our ancestors. Now, what I'm going to do is give you libations in one of our native tongues, which is Yoruba. Everybody here is probably West African, and there will be many amongst you who have Yoruba blood running through your veins. So at this time, when we're calling our ancestors, we're calling them to come and be with us, to let them speak to us, to guide us, correct us, and to love us. So our ancestors are those people who are in our specific and individual bloodlines. We love Queen Mother Harriet Tubman, but if she's not in your bloodline, please don't call her at this time. When I ask you to call out teachers, it can be people who personally have taught you, or it can be people who have inspired you, like the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey. At that point, call out those community ancestors. But right now, it's your bloodline, because your bloodline are those people who love you regardless. They're going to stick with you through thick and thin, regardless, as long as you call them properly. So when you refer to them, call them my ancestors or our ancestors. They are not the ancestors. They are our ancestors. Yego? All right, here we go. Only tutu. Ona tutu. Ele tutu ari tutu. Tutu eshu tutu ebe. Mojuba odu mare. Mojuba mogu. Abisio romola juko tu. Abisio romola juko si. Iba sheo batula. Iba sheo kun. Iba sheo go. Iba sheo gemonja. Iba sheo shu. Iba sheo shushi. Iba sheo yamio soronga. Iba sheo shambo. Kabiesi. Kabiesi, Kabiesi, Iba Sheo Ya, Iba Sheo Bonju, Iba Sheo Babuaye, Iba Sheo Rishaba, Iba Sheo Ege, Iba Sheo Bongon Risha, Ogongon Kiki Ogongon, Ogongon Kiki Ogongon, Ogongon Kiki Ogongon, Iba Sheo Bongon, Bongon Ela Mifun, Iwa Rere. Please give me the names of your bloodline ancestors.
Francis Country.
Carmela Henshaw.
Willie Country.
Carmela Henshaw. Samantha Carter. Joseph Cleveland Carter.
Okay. Carter Marshall. Ralph Prince. Fanny Prince. C.B. Prince. Ethel Prince. Patsy Page. All right. Ibashe. Now, give me your community ancestors and those who have been great teachers and inspirations to you, who are, they can be on this plane or they can be those who may transition.
Dr. Khalil Muhammad, Malcolm X, Bobby Smalls, James Smalls,
Robert Franklin Williams, Teresa Malone,
Dr. Isaac Richard.
Alan Muhammad,
Winnie Mandela.
George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington,
Winnie Mother Moore.
Daniel Haywood, Mark Estes,
Robert Williams.
Fred Hampton,
and let it be that these ancestors come and be with us at this time, and that the blood that runs through our veins is the blood of our ancestors. We recognize this blood, we honor this blood with our lives and with our life purpose. May blackness always reign supreme. Black power.
Black Power,
Black power.
Black Power.
Thank you, Mayasi. You heard our ancestors. Okay, so the thing is, I read people and I read books and I read people. If we don't understand that process that just took place, please understand that you're not serious. Please understand that you're not serious if you don't understand that process that just took place. And I mean serious if you're doing this work. I'm talking about this work. Francis Wilson said, let me precede by this, I heard my brother Wilson say this. It's very true. Black people in America have been determined to be a permanent underclass. That means there's not no law in America that's crafted for your liberation. You are determined intentionally, purposely, to be a permanent underclass. They want to say that. So that led people like Francis Cress Wilson, who studied our condition, along with Nina Fuller, to determine some things. And Francis Cress Wilson made it as clear as anybody. She said that black people, being that had been determined, black people should be the most serious people on the planet. We should be the most serious people on the planet. Now watch us. Have this one experience we get in. I watch people have events, play around, just been it. This event is serious to me. Have people come from all over the country that's committed. Just met the beautiful lady over there that's the sister-in-law of my Barbara Ruth. Strong NAACP heritage. I didn't know her before I got here. That's what this is about. Madam there go the new generation of the NAACP who came all the way down from Holly Springs, Mississippi, Ida B. Wells territory to be with us. So we have generational links with these organizations. So when you're doing this type of work, you gotta find Mike Payne and people that's serious. Otherwise, you're wasting time. I've developed a very keen eye for people that serious. Very hard for you to elude me, fake it, plain, real talk. So you don't understand this. It's foreign to you because see, all you know is the Church of Jesus Christ and they never did this process. There's a reason. I grew up in the church, so I don't feel no reluctance about saying what I'm saying. I'm perfectly validated to say it. I ain't did that in church. You nobody tell me to honor my ancestors in church. And I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. Because I went all those years and somebody didn't tell me a fundamental thing to honor your ancestors. But I go to all these white establishments, Bible Room, and I watch white people who ain't even as spiritual as we are, nigga. They got enough sense to put their ancestors on the wall. They got enough sense to put their ancestors on the wall. And me and Sister Crystal Denise run the New Direction Cultural Center in Coldwater. We got ancestors all over the wall. And I'll never forget, young Jahiwa Mashe walked in there with a group of college students. I seen how they were looking around at the wall. College students. I just sat there and looked at them. Reading them there. Just reading them. First question I asked, I said, y'all ever been in a place like this? Black folks on the wall. No, they told me. No, sir. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you're a college student? 12, 13 years of public education. Like the brother said, standard education. See, that's how white people do it. They still be standard. They still be standard. Standard education. That's white supremacy. So when we decide to be what they call radical, which really not radical, like Jahia said, who've been crafted under me. He said radical ain't radical. That's radical to white folks. He said, really, Bob, radical is rational. See what happens when you start using the math and you need people like Akio Pop, who did the best rendition of math that I ever heard yesterday? The man did such a great rendition of math and how it relates to us that every other presenter that presented used some of his presentation. I heard I thought about it because the father was struggling with one of those terms that he used. It was called complementary relationship. Because I slept with him last night, and it bothered me. And I said, hey, what that term you use? Complementary relationship. This man had crafted this, man. What do you mean complementary relationship, Babos? He was talking about how we complement these crackers. Make it plain. It's the bad part of the summer. We gotta go home summer. He was talking about your relationship, your economic relationship, your socio-economic relationship with your oppressor. That's what he was talking about. You are a permanent underclass. What the white man determined for you? For you to labor and consume. So what he gonna do? He gonna make, produce, and sell. So your complementary relationship with your slave master is that you're going to buy everything he makes. You're going to work for him, you're going to buy everything. That's a complementary relationship. He did a math equation with it. Now you can teach our children. J. Dunn, you appreciated that. Because you told me. You said, man, that was beautiful, man. J. Dunn, 27 years old, that's why I asked you. I said, how old J. Dunn? I like J. Dunn. He a warrior, and he a thinker. I like Little. I go back on Little page and I watch Little. Little go to white folks, to the school board and say, look, I'm not going to have this crap with people racism. I saw that, Little. I studied you, man. I studied Mike Payne. I studied Nick Belzer. I studied Amun Takala Imhotep. These are the type of people that I get down with, Bobby Blueberry. I get down with these type people. So yeah, when I tell white folks in Mississippi, don't mess with me, because we'll have this street living, they understand that. This is the most important part of something. That's why I told you, Kat, okay, did all the work. Well, see, she's working now. She ain't even in it. Don't worry about it. Just let it flow. I know you 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about it. Just let it flow. We'll fix it. The Spirit gonna fix it. The ancestors. That's why we do libation. We invite them back in. Let them come back in. I'll fill that church stuff. I'm gonna start it off like this. It's an African proverb that suggests that the elders can see further sitting down than we can see standing up. I'm saying it again. African proverb that suggests that the elders, the one we're finna call up here, can see further sitting down than we can see standing up. See them affirmations that these white folks have got y'all thinking some new shit? That ain't new. They get that from African proverbs. Y'all, they didn't know you together. They didn't know you forgot. That's all. Professor James Small came here. We get somebody special, well, special teacher to come here every year. He told me in 2018, he said, Brother Patrick, he said, we have to remember what we already know. What? We have to remember what we already know. See, what Akil is doing, I can feel spirit now. I can feel it. Because I done made myself a conduit for it to travel through. They ain't get on these wires, they ain't get on this intelligence. It's them. It's them, J-Dub. It ain't even me. I can make myself a conduit. So when Akil is putting them equations on the screen that I ain't never even saw. When I went to school, white on TV, I ain't studying this shit. It wasn't interested in me. They couldn't make it interested in me. Akil made it interested in you, right? He's a perfect doer for the ancestral work group. It's the same thing that's on the pyramid over there that we call hierarchy. You were making it plain. I don't take nobody serious that can't listen to their elders. I can't take you serious. How you just automatically think you know it? What made you think you know it, Mike? You didn't listen to no elders? And you know it. How? It don't even mathematically equate. We all the sum total everything that come before us. If you remove one link, you ain't even here. So how you do it? Out the same way. I asked the kids standing on the porch the other day. I said, how bad light travel? I was like, Michigan. He told me. I said, hey, how fast light travel? That man said 186,000 miles per second. I said, okay. I said, that fast thing on the man before I got it. He said, he and my brother running around here with the camera. He said, nah. He said, speed of thought. He said, speed of thought travel fast and the speed of light. White man, when he's calculating that to light, I'm told that thought travel through the synapses in your brain at 40 billion miles per second. I don't take no man seriously that can't listen to his elders. No man. Serious. So that's why we had this day. That's why we close the summer out like this up here. Because you see, we done had his greatest Baba Mawala Guru. And see, I deal with elders that do practical stuff. Like, if you're gonna teach me something, then you probably should have a school by now. He got it. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna teach me how to grow food, then you probably need to have a God now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like concept theory people. I like practical applicators. You know what I'm saying? We got enough theories. got to see what worked now. So, this is the council of elders. And what we're about to do is bring some elders forward that we can talk to and have counsel with. So when we out there doing what we're doing, we have been instructed. When the United States military, both of you may have been in the military, I have. It eluded me, I went to prison. I went to prison. Wish I had somebody like Joe Brown to cover up me, but I had the most racist, white, judge that it could possibly be and never committed a crime in my life. See the man sends a man to how much change he had in his pocket that day. 35 years, so take him out. I stood in his court. I was a star athlete, so that was my life today. One of the young guys on the podcast that other day said, Brother Patrick, remember, if you had not went to prison, do you think your life would turn out like this? I thought about it. That's the first time I ever asked that question. Bill, was you on the podcast? I told him, I said, man, my life wouldn't have been like this. I had went to prison. Well, y'all don't even know I've been to prison. Because it don't look like it. It don't sound like it. I ain't the stereotype of that. Yeah, I did. But no, my life wouldn't have been this because I learned some things, that time that I was there that I wouldn't have learned in college. And it changed my perspective on the world I was living in. And I started reading. I kept trying to wake up in my bed at home. I kept waking up in prison. So I was reading. I said, these people actually got the power to change my life. They're like that. They actually got the power to change my life. That's a system. That's a system. Sorry to say, we ain't gonna pray our way out of it. Sorry to say. I seen too much. I was just in court. Fighting for my cousin's life. Murder trial. He didn't even, it's an accident. Clearly an accident. I watched my family pray. I watched white people orchestrate a well-oiled machine. I seen lead detectives corroborate with DAs that corroborated with judges that influenced the jury. You got 2 blacks on the jury, you got the rest of them white. You go in the jury room, deliberate. White and black folk will ain't strong with white folk. You ain't got enough justice there. I would stay there to good listen. You hungry, you ain't going home there. He not guilty. He not guilty. He not guilty. We stay here 2 weeks. We'll stay here 2 weeks. But see, we ain't got that kind of resolve. We ain't got that kind of resolve. We ready to go home. 2 white folks say, let's go home. We guilty. That's a whole life. Now I got to push his mama in the wheelchair. Because black folks ain't got enough strength and will to stand up for their people, knowing the system corrupt. You ain't got no strength and will. That's why I don't play that. I don't play about this. We're going to do this. I'm going to call the elders that's going to bring us to the council today. All of these elders are elders that I respect, come to respect, who I learned from. First, we're going to call Mama Queen, my auntie. Take her seat. Y'all give them a hand as they come. See, I also got a problem with not knowing what to celebrate. I mean, for real. I got a problem with not knowing what to celebrate. I got people in Jackson, Mississippi. I got people in Jackson, Mississippi still don't understand. They understand the people committing treason in the black community. Because you know what? You love money. You love materials. And you love proximity to white folks. That's right. People like that can't free themselves from white folks. They get this money. Hang on. I'm for real. You want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. I'm serious about that because I know how young people look at it. sorry. I don't care. I don't worship celebrities. I don't worship celebrities. No, and I listen to Bible Omar Ruby, take your seat. Also going to ask my newly found Bible from the radio talk show African Perspective, Bible Ocean, take your seat. I'm also going to add to my Bible from the Republic of New Africa. My Bible right here in Jackson, Mississippi, Mega Evansville. He told me don't call it Jackson, Mega Evansville. Bible Mukaba, take your seat. One more seat. I'm also going to ask my Bible to come all the way from Louisiana. If you have not purchased it, he's the only vendor that came outside Ashia Academy. And I think one other vendor buy something from Bible Wicks and come all the way from Louisiana. Even if you don't even buy something, buy it anyway. Buy it anyway. Come all the way from Louisiana to be with us. Bible Wicks, all the way from Louisiana to be with us. If you get to see us, God, he come bring us. And our last Bible is one that I come to love. He brought the contingency down here from Holly Springs, the only people that come from North Mississippi to Jackson. We ain't gonna go out our way to do nothing. So yeah, they come all the way from North Mississippi. They told me and the vision that we carry with the Black Liberation Movement. His political philosophy was what we theorized in a lot of conscious circles. But Chuck Wade began the practical application process of what a black government would look like. Anytime I'm wrong, y'all correct me. I'm not above correction. Begin the practical application of what a real black government would look like in the Western Hemisphere. That's serious. It ain't just theory. He actually began the practical process. I remember the Republic of New Africa. That's a practical process. Where would we do that at? Well, you got to find out what black people did. So he did the topography. They understood what black people were concentrated in this country. It only makes sense. If you want to read about it, go read Devil You Know by Charles Blow. It was the modern day expression of the thoughts. Charles Blow said, this is what black people really need to do if we really want to obtain some power. I know y'all ain't read the book. I'm just telling you, I have. And it's the only practical thing to do. You go where black folks at to establish power. I don't like Mississippi. But Mississippi is the black state of the United States. So if you're serious, you might not like Mississippi, but if you're serious, then you got to look at the practicality, the realness of it. Kwame Nkrumah knew that that was real. They didn't come down here to lead us in Mississippi. They came down here to organize us in Mississippi. We already had leaders. They just went popular. They just went popular. Popular people came in here. But it was already leaders on the ground, J-Dub. We already had guns and land. We weren't scared either. We weren't no backward bent over Negroes. We'll shoot back. We did. We did. And Bible Chuck Wade began to manifest that idea. He began to turn it into a practical reality. He began saying things once he ascertained the seat that I'm like, where do politicians at now? They don't have that kind of vision. What did that happen? Chuck Wade left us in 2014. 2014 Bible College. It's 2023. It ain't damn politician like Chuck. How they know? So I want to pay homage to Bob Chuck in the movie. Who we give him honor? Last but not least, I know y'all don't know that man is sitting on the pedestal right there, but I just went to Chicago 2 weeks ago to eulogize my godfather, my teacher, Baba Dr. Laverne Murphy. Baba B. Berry, we met him last year at the summit because he attended every black liberation movement at that time. Son Obasi. He taught me so many things. He called me Jesus. He said, don't ever be afraid to accept that name, Jesus. He said, no, every people need a Jesus. Of their own. To deliver them. I call him God. I ain't have no problem saying God is force and power to me. I ain't got no problem if y'all got a problem with the abstract construct that y'all want to make to accommodate your life. Like Deion Sanders said when he said God told me to come to Jackson. And then he just completely changed it and said God told me to go to Colorado. See how he just changed God around? See, I don't play like that. I don't play like that. Y'all love that kind of stuff. I don't play like that. You told me God told you to do something? Okay. So, Dr. Laverne Murphy taught me, and he said, well, Patrick, you serious, man. He said, ain't many people gonna get down with you because you're serious. Guess what? Because you're serious. He said, you extemporaneous too. I didn't even know what extemporaneous meant. You just get up, get a microphone and just snap. As the young people say, you just snap, you just freestyle, you just snap. And he also told me if you're gonna lead people to liberation, you need to at least know what it looks like. That's how I know you're playing or not. So I had to eulogize my father 2 weeks ago, and it was great honor, but at the same time, it was great pain. But I promised him that I would keep this going. It's something right here. The reason why you hear how I take because I got one of these brothers all my vision, and naturally this city we became one unit. We married each other, we built that opportunity in this way. So y'all want to give my shade to Bob Dr. So that's the end of my talk. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go into the meat of this learning session. The most important part to me. And I'm going to ask my sister Kristen Denise, who has been helping me co-pilot. Now really, I could probably be co-pilot, she probably pilot the whole ship. But she always in the background. But she's very effective with what it is she do. She's very effective with our children. She's very effective with the process. And we got this thing, we're not trying to be impressive. We're trying to be effective. We're not trying to be impressive. We're trying to be effective. I see you when you're trying to be impressive. You don't impress me. You don't impress me. And if we're serious, it should impress us. We look for people that's trying to be effective. So, I'm sorry. But before we do this, I just want to do one thing, because I promise this young man that we will allow him to do this because he has been so vigilant. He's been so strong. I call him my warrior son. I promise him that I'll let him have his say. And if the elders don't mind, we want to let Jahi Ashe, it's supposed to happen yesterday. We're going to let Jahi Ashe come and give us his brief presentation that he's supposed to give yesterday. So if y'all don't mind, will y'all welcome Jahi Ashe?
Before I speak,
Assalamu alaikum, powers of the black youth, and lastly, black power. I am the captain and co-founder of Jaheed Ashay Akili of Mississippi Generational Vanguard, the MGVs. We are the branch of the Black Liberation Movement in Mississippi. It's a great honor to speak on behalf of my fathers, my teachers, elders, comrades, brothers and sisters, on behalf of the Black Liberation Movement. It's been moved to present you a presentation of the guru and the liberation for our people. I'm not going to be long, as my Bible says, but I will be strong. We are in Jackson, Mississippi, Vegas, Evansville, the capital of our Mecca, the territory of Chokwe Lumumba, Megan Evans, and many grand ancestors that laid down the black front for our liberation. We stand on their shoulders for them to struggle of prosperity and power for the original people of this Western Hemisphere and the Southern region continues as prosperity. Historically, the state has been the most oppressed, disenfranchised, and marginalized. Due to the hands of white supremacy, pull and function for our daily lives. As black people within this nation, we know that this nation, nor this state, cares for our humanity, for our prosperity, for our daily lives. So we know that for a fact that they don't care about us. What is our job to do for ourselves? But what we will do in Mississippi, the Mecca, for ourselves, black family. This state is majority black. I have a few statistics I want to share with you today. Mississippi population as of 2023, 2,009,528 people. 51.2% located in rural areas, meaning located around vast amount of land. The countryside, the back roads, the backwoods. 51%, 51.2 rural area. 37.53% of this population is black. And my Baba, we all know for a fact our people don't take the census. Pookie, Ray Ray, them, Mike D, all them down the street, we know we don't take the census. So we're gonna say over 40% black.
Easy. Let them know you know what you're talking about. Easy study. Go ahead.
Mississippi poverty rate also. And we know it is higher than 40% black. Mississippi poverty rate is the lowest rank in the nation. The lowest rank in the nation. 38.11% of black people are within the poverty line within the state. Now, as I say, majority Mississippi is black, 40%, white, 38.11% under the poverty line. Also this, many highly black populated areas. I have 14 majority black townships, counties in the state. Claiborne, 86.1%. Jefferson, 85.2%. Holmes, 82.5%. Tunica, 77.5%. Cahoon, 77%. Humphreys, 75%. LaFleur, 74.7%. Sunflower, 73.9%. Hines, 72.7%. Washington, 72.4%. Nelson, 72.1%. Putnam County, 71.3%. Starkly, 78.8%. Wilson, 78.6%. Yes, sir, Marshall County, right there. That's 15. So 15 majority black townships, majority black, not even less than 60%. You are the majority. How you let a minority of the people take control of the majority township? Nearly half of this little township pool. We visit these places and have township town talks about the responsibility of the community. But it falls on deaf ears, because we're serious. And my Bible said, where the politicians, the priests, the pulpit, where are they? The professional class of our people, where are they? And I ain't here too, because we're serious and real. We work for the community and for our ancestors. We ain't playing games any longer in 2023 and 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. Ain't longer. It's time now. Now, why I give these numbers to you? Why I share these numbers with you? To show where you, me, and we stand in this state. Baba El-Haj Malik El-Sabah said many moons ago, we're not outnumbered, we out-organized. And it's organization for us needed now to fully operate and function black within this state, but the pool of white supremacy, because we have now have the pool of power, and power comes from the source, organized black power. The phrase black power was started in this state 1966 in Greenwood, Mississippi by Baba Kwame Ture and Baba Mukasa Dawa. They declaration of power many moons ago, and that same energy is still alive and present today. Baba Ture Lumumba, the first black mayor at Jackson, Megan Evansville, keyword black, not because of his skin tone, but unapologetic black in his political games. Black first. Not because of his skin tone, but of his mindset and his spirit, fighting for the betterment of black people in the state. And Baba used to tell me this many months ago, when the people is ready, the leadership will emerge. Baba took the movement, said that many months ago too. And speak right now for our people. Look around in Jackson. You will see with our own eyes the poverty, no hope, no spirit of fight. You are the majority. We are the majority. It's time to take back our territory. He said, free the land, you. Free the land. Take it back. It's yours again. We are the original people. We are for this land. This land is our domain. Our blood is not only our home, but the world is our home. This is our land. Take it back. We now, as a nation, within a nation, will never achieve any liberation if we continue to use our vote and organize weapons and use correctly to reflect and move within our true black agenda. With this, we cannot support nor sell out to any Republicans or DC cracks, where they represent by a black face or a white face. We must be politically independent and politically conscious, so we be responsible for our people. Regardless of any political party, our party should be black, black only, and black first. That shall be our political gains. Not an elephant, stuck, a donkey, but a black fist. Now we must galvanize our vote to be independent base of power, not having ties to any political, white supremacist political system, where they represent our white face or black face, but political aspect will represent the liberation process as a collective race, black individuals. Those 14 Georgia black counties I named earlier should be on our target. Y'all hear me? I said should be on our target. Strike, target, agenda, mission. Those 14, 15 majority black counties should be on our target to ensure the process of liberation move forward for the people and forward for our ancestors. I'm proud to present to you all a declaration. What type of declaration do black people need in Mississippi? On the Declaration of Liberation, and it reads as so. We want and demand the professional class of our people to give back to said communities the tools needed for economic, political, and social prosperity that's Two, we want and demand our people to do for themselves and not rely on this white supremacist system for our prosperity. Three, we want and demand our black politicians within this state to fight for the betterment, for the lobby and the betterment of black people within this state, Mississippi. Four, we want and demand our people to take back the educational process within your community. Shea Academy 1 in Coldwater, Mississippi. Shea Academy 2 in Brookhaven, Mississippi. We're doing the work. Number 5, we want and demand our people to learn skills to bear arms within the community. Elma, Jerome, Chicago, Crack, Gun Club, here. We're doing the work. Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, we're doing the work. We want and demand our black fathers to take back the role of lead and order of control of those said communities. That means, black men, it's time to take back your place as God. When we say God, not the big G-O-D, we are the manifestation of that big G-O-D. You are the sons of God. You are the Lord and Lord. We say it is not I, self-Lord and Master. I, self-Lord and Master. You are the God of your reign. Take it back. We want and demand our black mother to take back the role of nurturer and guide in the community. We know in ancient times in Kemet, the woman was more important than the man. The woman even led governments. The woman led armies and warriors. The woman sounded the alarm. Sound the alarm, sisters. We ready to strike. We can't strike until we get the drum ring. We want and demand our street organizations to band together with the grassroots to ensure the safety and righteousness of our community. Our care through blood, our move, crip, El Rukin, Rufus Velvet, every fight for, whatever sit and play on the 5 and 6. It's all love, all good, all brothers in the struggle. Remember that. We want and demand our people within this state of Mississippi to operate under an independent political voting participation. That means if they ain't for you, we ain't voting for them. I don't care if the devil or Lucifer. It's time to stop picking evil and start picking good. Where they take breeds whenever they're a white man or whenever they're a black man, knowing he's a tool in his mind, a trapper in his mind. They ain't no good for us. So therefore, we must operate under independent source of black power. Lastly, we want and demand our people to stand for themselves, to better themselves, to cultivate for themselves, and ultimately rise for themselves and the future of black people as a whole. Though at 10 points, this is your Declaration of Liberation, presented by the MGV. My two lieutenants, Hakima and Marifa, couldn't make it today. But I promise to them, when I speak at the summit, I will announce the MGV. This is a new era. This is a new time. My generation is being molded now. The warrior class, yes, they may be rebels, they may be bold, they may be primitive, young minds. But I promise you, I represent an aspect that has been forgotten, but it never died. They think Malcolm is dead. They think Megan Evans is dead. They think Topeka Lumumba is dead. They think George Arnold Garvey is dead. They think Muhammad Muhammad is dead. Same old bill. They will continue with the new generation. But my generation who think like you, who operate that. In my conclusion, my people, it's time for you and I to stand as a mighty race, to use our voice as I remember one time we held in Clarksdale, Bobby probably remember this. One sister ran out the room, out the building. So frustrated when she heard the power, the call of consciousness, the call to action. She ran out of it. She said, all that black power is all about God power. Let me explain to you who's God. You think of people who had never treated you right historically, even now, treating you right, going to teach you right about who you are as God and the gods of this realm. How you let the devil, this new man, tell you who you are. So who is God? My teacher, Baba Lumumba, said to me many months ago that God is force and power. What do black people lack today is power. So we have the force to control our reality, our prosperity, and our humanity. Then we have the force to control everything that comes to hinder our rise ever again on this green earth. So we have the force to control it, then we have the power to command it and demand it so. So, black family, when you hear black power, I want you to think God. Black power, God power. Black power, God power. God power, black power. All power, God power. The same thing. That same thing. We here today. We here for 3 days. If we do not leave here every day, I want you to remember, just ring the alarm. Sound the alarm. I'm sounding the alarm today at the 2023. The alarm has been rang, and there has been a call, and there will be a spark on the Google. What do a spark mean? A wildfire is coming. And I am that spark. You said you want a spark because it set ablaze a whole forest. But one thing with fire, as we know, fire means to rebirth. To destroy, it means to burn. Scorched earth begins to grow grass, begins to grow trees. So we say, the wildfire, the Uhuru, will come to burn, or will come in to rebuild. Power and peace in your Uhuru.
Y'all hear that? See. That's supposed to be all in your soul right there. That's supposed to pull an ancestor out your soul, even if you're a Negro. That's supposed to pull an ancestor out your soul. So the question I'm going to ask behind this: why the black liberation movement ain't got no money? Why we ain't got no money? Because y'all ain't gonna give it to us. You gonna give it to Reverend Hallmark man who ain't got courage like that. I top him. My heart got the bust right now. I top him because I was taught. I learned. I read. I studied. Taught him that spirit. Nigga, you better not teach me how to use no gun. Tell you that right now. Tell you right now. I'm not afraid. You can't be in Mississippi and be afraid. The scared Negro left. The scared Negro left. You understand what I'm saying? The scared Negro left. They may have good reason. I'm not blaming. But it's some that stayed. I'm proud of that. See, y'all think we need backwards laid somebody Negro, you're wrong. See, we the same Negro that can articulate the English language or the King tongue. See, you niggas been transformed. You understand? You niggas inculcated with white supremacy. You really look white folks. Bobby Small told me the most African black man in the Western Hemisphere is in Mississippi. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Thank you, Joshua. For proving, you know my spirit yesterday. I felt your spirit. I felt your spirit. You said, Bob didn't let me loose today. He told me he gonna let me go. But see, things got all twisted around. It's all right. The biggest name on our fire chose not to come. It discombobulated me. It's all right. Akiyele is supposed to be there. He's not. It threw us in a tailspin. I felt your spirit. Ain't nobody in no hurry today. What you in a hurry for? What's y'all in a hurry for? We ain't got nothing to do. I'm what the man said, black people ain't talking about liberation, they ain't talking about shit no way. You ain't talking about liberation, you're not talking about that. Forgive our language. But really, for real, if you're not talking about liberation, you're not having an intelligent conversation. That's why we say black power is an intelligent assertion. He heard, listen to him. Really needs to get a copy of that. Take it home and read it. That came from his heart. He been sending it to me about read it. I read it. But I couldn't feel it the way he just gave it to me. That's right. Man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I feel it. Yes, sir. All my bones. You know, my grandma, Penny Tony, told me, she said, Patrick, I love your granddad, George Pump Tony. She said, I love your granddad. She said, I love the bones. I love your bones in the grave. She said, I love your bones in the grave. I feel it all in my bones. One more thing, though. We're going to have an hour for y'all. One more plug right here that we want to give out to. Because I met this brother a while back, too. He been coming to the summit. He got even closer to me now. Next round, linked up with my sister. Next round, linked up with my sister. Yeah, I am so serious. You so serious too. But we want to give him a couple minutes to say what he wants to say, and then we're gonna go on. We just want to keep these people that came out. They came out to be with us because they know we're serious. So y'all don't mind give our moon to collar.
Before I start, I will request permission from my ancestors to say my elders to speak. How's everybody doing? I don't know what you're running for, but I voted for you about 8 times. I voted for you about 8 times, and I felt it somewhere around here, I don't know. But I'm going to say this is salute to the BLM, first of all. That's my in-laws, Mr. Facto now. Salute to my new family, original New Black Panther Party. My good friend for a couple of years, my brother Nick Belton, that was from Crack Gun Club. On behalf of my uncles and I'm very, very honored to be here. And I'm going to do a remix of something I did in Tulsa. Because when I see it, I get that, when I look around, I get that feeling. Okay? And this is in honor of another person that I look highly up to who is an ancestor. That is the Honorable Chaplain Hampton. So I'd like you to repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel that? Some of y'all didn't feel that. That's because nobody's jumping around without shooting up and is a no fault zone. Everything in here is the total truth, right? So y'all mind if we talk warfare for a minute? Because you know that's my thing, right? All right. So for those who don't know me, my name is Louis Khalid Mutel. I have the honor and duty of being the National Commander of the Tactical Response Unit called Louis. All right, we're 7 states deep, we're small teams. Why? Because I like small. Warfare means small war, and that's how we fight. All right, we specialize in domestic violence rescues, we specialize in stuff like anti-terror. Okay, that's what we do. Why is talking about warfare important? I'll make a famous phrase when it talks about our condition. I said, they keep giving us the doggone grenade, and we keep pulling the pin. Now let's talk about what grenades do, okay? Grenades, right before, bro. Grenades have a kill radius of 10.9 yards or 10 meters, which is equivalent to 30 feet, correct? Now, everybody in this room, imagine if you all had a grenade and you pull that pin. 30 feet, somebody's getting hit. Why is that important? For everybody out there in this community that we have, first of all, we don't have a community, that's what I'm starting to say. I'm going to tell you why. Everybody out there in these neighborhoods that we have, they're pulling pins religiously every day. And before they leave their house, they already killed their family through the white supremacy. Am I lying? Is that a lie? Some of us, even in some of our movements, are pulling pins. Am I lying? What are those pins? I don't know, the vision. I don't know. We killed a doggone machine before it even starts. Throw monkey wrenches at each other. We stop each other. We tell people, you can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. And these are young, quote-unquote, athletes that are coming up, my young, exceptional brothers and sisters. Oh, man, we ain't gonna do nothing. Then all of a sudden, he gets a contract and he's supposed to come after us. Well, I made my brother mad so mad about that. But I understand where they're coming from, especially now. Yeah. But I understand. But I told them, I said, well, I mean, most of these pro athletes, when they leave the communities and stuff, these are the products of people that have been doubting the whole time. They have people literally trying to sabotage and stuff. You expect these people to come back and want to give you something? If I come out leave out here and I get $1 billion on it, everybody want to be the victim, you think I'm gonna give you $1? No. You don't rate it. The thing of the matter is we gotta rate stuff. This is what my mindset is. I want to rate respect for my people. I want to earn it. Sweat equity. Salute to everybody that's here right now. You know why? Because we put in that what? Work. What comes with work? And what else? Blood. What else? Sacrifice. Literally blood. Because there's a couple of possibilities that we're going to shed it. Great possibilities that we're going to shed it, right? How many tears have we cried since we've been in the movement? How many times have we been stressed? I didn't have no problems like my brother David. I didn't have no problems with my blood pressure at all until I joined the movement. I was good to go. Now all of a sudden I can't sleep a lot, I have high blood pressure, I gotta work that off, I gotta make sure my diet's good, my beard, my beard was dark, it was black. Now I got gray hair, joints hurt, blinding my mouth all the time, following this man around everywhere he goes, my feet hurt. Feel like I'm back in the Marine Corps. But it's necessary. The thing of the matter is, I guess we're here, and I wanted to come here because Pat and Nick, we all three have something in common. We want results, man. I don't want to be in the movement as a commander that's 85 years old and we still stuck right here. When I first formed the Lupus, I told a dying man, a.k.a. my father, may he rest in power, because he was a member of an organization called the Weathermen back in the 60s. I said, Baba, I'm going to give you 10 years. I was already in the movement with the NAACP in the 90s. This part of the movement I've been in since 2017, the 2A movement. I told them, I'm going to give you 10 years. You know why I put a 10-year stamp in there? Because for 10 years, I'm gonna give you every single thing I got. And if I'm exhausted to the point that I'm crying at night, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I feel like I wanna die, I feel like I should die, I feel like I'm gonna die, and nothing happens in 10 years, I got to go. This is our last chance, fellas. And this ain't coming from me, this is coming from the ancestors, the ones we call on libation. This ain't coming from me. You know, I'm a former minister, that's my background, all right? Former youth pastor, I covered 5 generations of black preachers, all right? So the way I talk sometimes you won't tell because, you know, I don't care. But we're going to talk about the book of Revelations for a second. What is the book of Revelations? It's short for the book of be revealed. You know, everybody say they woke now? Woke in the Revelations. But it's not talking about the end of the world like comets coming down and big white man coming out of the sky with a sword. It's the end of the world as you know it is already ended about 5 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? The world as you know it is already ended. That's over with. All right, we're trying to rebuild something, but there's those of us, a great number of us, are still looking for some troglodyte to come out of the doggone sky with a pump, blowing a gold horn. Y'all the ones that's supposed to be going to war with the head. Y'all get that just now? What are you again? Say it again, Bob. What are we again? Gods. And you going against what? Troglodytes, Neanderthal. Y'all scared to say it. Is it okay if I say it? I'm saying it anyway. Troglodytes, Neanderthal, cavemen, white boys, crackers, the enemy. Y'all scared to say it. I don't want to get fired one day. I'm working for myself. Crackers. Say it with me. I'm cracker. 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 Troglodyte. Neanderthal. Caveman. White boy. The enemy. You know why I smile? Because we at war with them. And blood makes the damn grass grow. And every time I speak that name, I think about, I have a dream like Dr. Martin Luther King, you know? I have a dream that young black men will stand over across the battlefield from young white men, and we will get our weapons, and we will get this shit over with once and for all. I have a dream today. If you scared to talk war, if you scared to talk death, then why the hell you here right now? Because the only thing the enemy understands is power. In other words, excuse my politics, won't say what I am. I ain't saying that everybody show. The only thing these motherfuckers understand is 9 goddamn millimeters. Y'all got no idea. I'm gonna say it again. The only thing they understand is 9 damn millimeters. You know what y'all feel? The only thing they understand is 5.56, 7.62, 2.23, 37 millimeter, 80 right if I have to have it, blades, machetes, barrels, gloves, mask, and death. Why are you so scared to talk about it? I went to a place, I'm not going to be long. I went to a place not too long ago called Iraq. And I've been to another place called Afghanistan. And I've been to another place called East Timor. And I've been several places around this world that got black marks on my SRB. For those been in the military, you know what they used to do. But I'm going to tell you this. The one thing your enemy ain't scared to do is kill every single last one of you right now and have a pep rally about it. The one thing that made me okay with doing this is I quoted the Marines hymn, and I thought about it, and I felt like a traitor because I'm Asian. From the halls of Montezuma, Mexico, to the shores of Tripoli, we'll fight our country battles in land and sea. First, to fight for right and freedom and to keep our honor clean. That's all. We're proud to claim our title of United States Marine. After I had total realization of what I am, I felt disgusted. Yeah. Because I helped oppress my own people. And I was proud to be an American badass, right? We got the end of jump lanes, scuba bubble, we're doing halo jumps. I'm an American badass, right? honor than to sit here, whether it's me and 5 of my people, me or 2 of my people, or just me, and say, I'm an African badass. I'm moving on to this. The hunt is on, folks. The hunt is on. And you are a damn prey. You got 2 choices because you can P-R-A-Y your whole life. And the enemy has the P-R-E-Y on you. They both sound the same, but they totally different. Here's the difference. Once upon a time, you were apex predators. Black people, first people here, we built everything. Why? I can't see too many brothers that know how to build these things. We built everything. Black women said, we don't have no respect. I bet the devil. My mama's dear to me. I tower over my mama. I won't mess with her to this day. And I respect any woman that walks in me around or walks near me or by me. That's no one she'll tell you. It's not a joke. And any misguided brothers out there, thank you for my brothers in here that's getting it right. There's brothers out there that got to get a little check every once in a while. It's okay. That's called corrective actions, corrective measures. I don't want to say give up on our brothers just yet, because what I just heard that young brother do right there, that gave me a whole lot of hope. When I see that brother right there, and here's the beauty of it. I get to say, I know them. When I see this brother right here, he say, yo, no, he about 25, but when I sit up there and I look at this and I say, man, when I retire, I can look back and actually have some hope. You the future. Every wise leader claims his replacement. Every wise leader claims his replacement. Every wise leader trains his replacement. Every wise leader looks for his replacement. Why? Because only a fool will go to war with a king. So as we get ready to embark on what we get ready to do, family, like I said, I'm going to sit down. I want y'all to notice a couple of things. We got to love our people. We got to love our community. We got to love our nation. But it all starts, we need to teach our brothers and sisters to love their family first, because that's what nation. That's your first nation. They don't love each other because they don't love their mom. It's not hard. They don't love themselves because they don't love their father. They don't know their father. My job is to have some new godsons. That's how I live. I got a lot of godchildren. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I got a lot of godsons. Because these people need fathers. And I treat them like a father. I tell them when they're right, and I tell them when they're stupid. I'm wrong, I'm old man. I can say whatever I want to say, well, you're stupid. But guess what? It triggers that thought process. You're stupid because you did this. Now some of them don't get that. We're going to do this all right, good. Now you're not so stupid. You're wise now. Keep moving in power and wrong crack. Keep moving in power, original Black Panthers. Little we ain't got no choice, because as long as y'all swim in the bank, who's going to get on the ground with you? I ain't stopping until the ancestors say, hey, the youngsters you train this train, sit down and sit down and shut. And I'll be an advisor to anybody. If y'all want any advice or anything, my fellow commanders, say that you don't know. It's done. All right? We need this group right here needs to stay tight. You know, it's called the hybrid. We need to keep it tight. Because we are the ones at the end of the day. Hell is going to break loose. 2024, if you think I'm playing, go outside, walk down the street, look around, look at the news. 2024, real color. And a lot of our people who don't mind hurting each other. I don't mind hurting. Guys, I go out here right now, there's still no nigga. Boy, something about the white chocolate like from badges that terrify them. I won't harm a hair on that one black person's head. I would love to see a chocolate like a crib me with a good time. You understand? We got to teach our people how to love us. That's right. It ain't a fear thing. I love y'all. Me trying to diffuse something with a brother, it ain't because I'm scared. That's right. I love you. That's right. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to try to hurt me. Can we go home tonight?
Because we got white people to kill. I remember that. That's more fun. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much for having me. Y'all take care. I will see y'all on the ground.
A room to power, y'all give them a hand. Give them a hand. Yes, sir. All right. So we're gonna get to the meat. We're gonna get to the sustenance, the nurturing of this. We'll get to the learning part I love. So I already introduced them to you all. We got an hour. We got 1 hour. We want to make it the most effective last hour of the summer. We want to engage our elders. We want to hear from you all and let the spirit of our ancestors be in your response so that we can